We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Manuel Lantigua gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Oliver Varela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Greenberg comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Dominic Javeri.
At the plate, Dominic Javeri. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Rod Hicks waits on deck. The 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
In now, Rod Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. That's in the basket, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 51.
Up next for the Buccos, Alvin Newton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Newton A 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2025.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Pedro Cordero is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Stepping in, Jesse Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Freddie Santiago. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
All even now, 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.C. Embry, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2.
Ball that now.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 1 inning in the books here. Pirates lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Clint Randall. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Joseph Leonard.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joseph Leonard, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Plate, Nicholas Gardner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
The pitcher, Pedro Cordero, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way.
Nope.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Oliver Varela.
So striding in, Oliver Varela, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The set and the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pirates on top, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Travis James, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The next Cub up, Adam Greenberg. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he takes a called strike 1. Cordero has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. James aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Full count now, 3-2. On he pops it up. JP in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the third baseman, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Vasquez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Manuel Lantigua.
Stepping up to the plate, Manuel Lantigua. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lifted into center field. Gardner will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Dominic JP. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
JP.
Here it comes.
Hey.
Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rod Hicks.
Into the box now, Rod Hicks. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Off the LED board and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Pirates move in front now 4-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
To the plate now, Roberto Clemente. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So now to the plate, Alvin Newton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Count even now at 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Clint Randall.
Striding into the box, Clint Randall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. This is in the air to left field. Greenberg is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Leading off the inning, Elvis Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle, and a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jesse Padilla will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, the center fielder, Freddie.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the pitch. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Joseph Leonard.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Buckner has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So coming to the plate, Nicholas Gardner. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pedro Cordero.
Now a throw over. Runners back. At the plate, Pedro Cordero. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman, Oliver Varela.
Now to the plate, Oliver Varela. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, J.C. Embry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
J.C. Embry.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Travis James will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Count remains at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now batting, Dominic Javeri. He singled his last time up.
Dominic Javeri.
First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Rod Hicks. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Tom Watson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Watson.
In now, Roberto Clemente, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Comes set, now the pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Runners on first with 1 down. Down the third, and this will kick off. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
51.
So now to the plate, Alvin Newton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Newton is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career, that's an impressive figure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying.
But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in, Joseph Leonard, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Home half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Adam Greenberg. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Vasquez.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 39, Don Watson.
Isaac Pineda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Isaac Pineda.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Wilson Trotter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 44, Wilson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Nicholas Gardner.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Nicholas Gardner.
Outside, that's the ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trotter, originally from New York State. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here now is the pitcher, Pedro Cordero, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Ground ball left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The third baseman, number 24, Dominic Javeri.
At the plate now, Dominic Javeri, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. A line shot to third base.
Now batting.
And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Rod Hicks will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Franco. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Santiago. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Hops this one up. Varela will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. 7th inning, ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Roberto Clemente. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Fastball well outside. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Alvin Newton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Clint Randall.
So digging in now, Clint Randall 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Padilla is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 5-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.C. Embry. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
On its way is pitch number 75. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Bobby Finley takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Bobby Finley.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Travis James is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Right side hit hard, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
From the belt, the pitch. Adam Greenberg is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Miguel Vasquez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. 8th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Little will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Koo is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 4, David Koo.
First pitch on its way. Joseph Leonard stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Koo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 16, Nicholas Gardner.
Ready now, Nicholas Gardner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 25, Bobby Finley.
Billy Wilkinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Pirates, number 45, Billy Wilkinson.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Wilkinson, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Oliver Varela, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Michael Ota is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Michael Ota.
Now in the box, David Koo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Elvis Franco runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 3. Padilla.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Hicks comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Hicks is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Chris Doyne enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Dominic Javeri. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Hicks.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rod Hicks. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the basket, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Alvin Newton. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
In now, Clint Randall. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Embry has got it, and the side is retired. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Pirates 6 and the Cubs 1. Steve Helms is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 29, Steve Helms.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, J.C. Embry. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ryan Buckner is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Here now the 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Embry rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Striding in once again, Travis James. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Alex Iwamura takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 41, Alex Iwamura.
James By will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Step on the bag for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Vasquez.
Ready for another chance, Miguel Vasquez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Iwamura, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection during the 2026 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Not close. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Koo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pedro Cordero takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Alex Iwamura records the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.